So I'm calling this the AI demo method. And the whole goal always is for the desired outcome, which is to land a voice AI clients fast. And in our industry, or not our industry, but our community, we have coined the phrase for years, the FPC. We call it fastest path to clients or fastest path to cash, whatever tickles your fancy, but the goal is to get to those in the fastest time possible, right? So this AI demo method gives you as a marketing agency a simple proof-based way to land clients, local business clients quickly, using pre-configured AI voice demos. This is pretty cool. And the goal is, again, you're not selling the service, you are selling by demonstration. And when you look at the vantage point of this, which I'm going to get into all of it, I'm just kind of going over the 1,000-foot view, so to speak. Just kind of imagine it from this vantage point. What if you had an AI receptionist that already works for you? Would you take a quick call to try it out? And this playbook is going to teach you how to send businesses live voice demos they can call, position the AI as a testable employee they've never had, trigger curiosity, proof, and urgency all in one ask, and close faster with less resistance. So let's get into it. So why this works, kind of fast path to client positioning. The reality is most businesses miss 20 to 40% of their inbound calls and losing money every single day. Some of them are not even aware of it. And again, you're not pitching, you're giving them something that they can hear and demo. AI voice right now is still very new, exciting, and instantly valuable. Most consultants pitch, this gets proof on the table first. And we call this the fastest path to client because you don't need a funnel or long sales call. The demo does the selling, and prospects will thank you for sending it because it's really cool also. It has that wow factor, and that's what I like about it. And with some marketing, like it's not good to go over like the features, because like how does the features correlate to the actual benefits? How is the business actually benefiting by saying, oh, it has this whiz bang cool feature? But what's really great about the voice AI service is that the feature is baked into the benefit. It's like the feature is the benefit. Like just being on the call and seeing that you can interact with something that's not this buggy IVR old technology, and the call can actually do things based on the call outcomes. That's a lot of cool factor, Anyone that sees it is like excited about it. So method one, custom AI demo. So this method is all about creating a voice AI demo for a specific business. I want you to think about just a business that you would want to prospect, that you can think of, that says, this will probably be an ideal business to prospect. And when to use this kind of as a guide here. Let me go ahead and spotlight this. So this would be for like high quality leads that you've researched, and when a business fits what we call your best buyer checklist. And you're familiar with this because we went over this in module 2. So the best buyer checklist is if you have a prospect that checks off more of these boxes, then they are considered a best buyer and a high quality candidate or a prospect that would be worthwhile creating a custom AI demo. So as an example, they may advertise on Google or Facebook. Their reviews mention slow service or unanswered calls. They rely on calls for appointments or bookings. This may be a niche that answers the same FAQs repeatedly. This may be a niche that has a high ticket price per job per customer, like a roofer or a med spa, or think of, pool company. This may be a niche that has 24/7 or after hour service. And this may be an audience that you can't reach them on the first try because they may be really busy. So the action step here is to pick a lead who fits at least 3+ of these boxes, review their website and services, and you can create a custom voice prompt just using their hours, their services, and FAQs. And then you can send a personalized cold email with your demo offer. So as an example, And I have 3 variations in here. This one here, subject line, AI receptionist for your business. Hey, I noticed your business doesn't have an AI receptionist yet. I created one for you that can answer calls, book appointments, and handle FAQs. Would it be okay if I sent over the test link so you can try it out? You can even use the word number so you can try it out. And it's just short and to the point, right? You don't, in my experience, in every course that I've ever purchased on cold email and things that I've tested as well, the short to the point messages convert the best and generate the most response. So I encourage you to stick to that. And then this is more stats based. 27% of calls go unanswered. Hey, name, most businesses miss 20-30% of their calls. That's a lot of lost revenue. I created a voice AI that can help your business book jobs and answer questions automatically. Want to try the demo? You're just trying to get a response. That's the main thing. And these emails are also written for mass cold email. So if you're using any type of an email platform to just, blast 20, 30, 50 people, 100 people a day, these emails are really good for that because you always want to elicit a response. That's the goal. And then this is an angle that works really well, a local partner angle. So looking for a local partner in whatever city. Hey, name, I'm working with a few businesses in the city or you can even say if you're not, I'm looking to work with a few businesses in the city. That's another language that you can use. I'm looking to work with a few businesses in the city to install AI employees that never miss a call. I created a demo for your business. Want to hear it out? Would it be okay to send over? And just end on a question. That's the goal, end on a question. And then your action step is send 3 to 5 custom demo invites a week to hot leads. And these are businesses, again, that if you can determine like a really good need, that okay, this business can really utilize this, and they check off more of these boxes, it's worth creating just a simple, fast custom demo, and then providing them that, especially if they're advertising and they don't have any type of number like that. This is really, really helpful because a lot of businesses that do advertise, whether it's on Google or local advertising such as billboards or different publications, it's very common to even use like a tracking number, right? Just to gauge the effectiveness of their advertising. So an AI number is really good for that, even from the standpoint of advertising. So you only do this when, again, it checks off more of these boxes because it can be a little bit time consuming, but worth it. The method 2, this is for the most part what the AI sales machine is based on in AI voice machines. And, and this is the most scalable method. And when to use this for cold outreach and prospecting when you don't want to customize every demo. And the steps is you use the AI voice machine's prompt. That works for any industry. You send it with messaging that assumes they don't have one. So that's kind of the assumption that they don't have a voice AI, and invite them to test it for their business. So the email is pretty simple. And I encourage you all to send this out today. For those who have their AI sales machine already set up, give this a go. Give this email a go. Like, it won't hurt anything. It'll only help you. And you always want to play with different subject lines as well. So I created a sample AI receptionist that handles calls, bookings, and FAQs. This is part of a local partner program where we help small businesses automate calls and increase bookings. Would it be okay if I send over a demo? Best, your name. Another one, I help local businesses, this is for social media. I help local businesses install AI employees that handle customer calls, book appointments, and answer FAQs 24/7. I've got a live demo if you want to check it out. Would it be okay to send over? Or want me to send over? Social media, local businesses, ever wish you had someone answering your phones 24/7? I built an AI receptionist that handles calls, books jobs, and follows up with leads all on autopilot. Want the demo link? drop something, or people always use that, like, say DM or voice if you want it, say me. It's like, I always thought that was such dumb marketing. I was like, I have this special guide. If you want it, type guide. And like, but I always find myself the one like typing guide. So I was like, you can't judge what works. So, and then I've tested it myself and I'm like, you know what? This works pretty good. This works pretty good. Yeah. So that works. That type of marketing does work. I stand corrected. Action steps: send 10 emails a day, DM 3 to 5 per day, and then post 3 times a week. Just as a good action step. And then this one is, I think did I get my stuff mixed up here? Oh, so this is method 3, actually. One second here. Yeah, this is method 3. So this method here is, if you notice, it's all within the same vein of leveraging demos, but it's how you're leveraging the demo, because what we're going to do in this one is we're going to target one niche a week or a month, and you can build a demo tailored to that industry. So I want you to think of niches like plumbers, attorneys, roofers, contractors, spas. Think of creating a demo that's for that niche. So the language that is used in that call automatically matches that niche, and it just kind of tailors it a little bit. So the first one we did was for a specific business, right? And they can put themselves in a driver's seat and they're hearing them talk, the AI reference their business. That's very, very powerful. The second method is the universal method, where it structures the live role playing based on the niche that they're in after a few questioning. That's how the AI sales machine works. That's more scalable, it's more universal. This here is still leveraging a demo, but it's for a targeted niche. Does that make sense? So it's not the same, but it's similar, right? And you'll use them in different ways. So for instance, you pick a niche from below, use a corresponding script and demo, hit the pain point, show value. And just focus on one niche a week if you want it like an action plan. And send 10 emails a day, using your matching script. So for plumbing, as an example, I'm not going to read every single one, but how many jobs are missed from missed calls? Because plumbers are, the language is jobs. I built an AI receptionist for plumbing businesses that answers calls, books jobs, and handles FAQs. Would you like to give it a try? HVAC, lost revenue. I created a voice AI that handles seasonal call spikes and books service appointments even after hours. Can I send the demo? Receptionist for booking more jobs for carpet cleaning. So I like to see how an AI receptionist can handle carpet cleaning quotes, availability, and bookings. The demo's ready. Let's go to another one, legal services. Test a 24/7 receptionist for your law firm. Missed calls equals missed cases. I created a legal AI receptionist that handles intake and FAQs. Can I send it? These are very short. These also can be improved upon as well, a little bit longer, but short and punchy is good. And there's a lot of them here, you all, as far as multiple niches. And just so you know, these were not just arbitrarily created. These, based on data and stats, these are some of the highest call volume niches. Just a little FYI there. These niches get some of the highest call volume, which it already kind of stacks the cool in your favor in regard to getting appointments and clients. So what do they do when they respond? What do they do when they respond? If it's a yes, send them a demo immediately, provide your AI number to call and or to a landing page with a click to call button. You can structure this in a platform such as Go High Level and offer install, call, a free 7-day setup. So I want to, I'll show you something, and this may be a little slight deviation here. but I wanted to show you this on some of the things on how you can do this. So where am I at? Let me go to, you can send them the demo. Next thing is reinforcers. This AI works like a receptionist, answers your calls, handles common questions, books jobs. Best part, you don't train it, we do. No reply, that's okay. Just kind of use a follow-up sequence. So, and these are, again, you don't have to do this verbatim. I'm just kind of giving you, language structure that you can use. Still want to test AI receptionist. Hey, name, just wanted to follow up. I created an AI employee for your business and it's still ready to test. Want me to send it over? A few days later, your AI receptionist is still active. Quick reminder, your AI demo is still active. You can answer calls, book jobs, help you convert more leads instantly. Would you like me to resend the link? Then final reminder, closing out this offer, last call. This is my last note for now. The AI demo we set up is going offline soon. If you still want to test it, let me know. I'll make sure it's always live. So just simple language, just to kind of follow up based on the work that you did. Because don't assume also that you're bothering or pestering people. I used to think that too whenever I first started selling a long time ago. And what I found is that even just based on like average numbers, they say it takes like often 5 to 7 touches for businesses to respond. So the takeaway is that a lot of times these businesses don't even see your message. But then we may think, because it's an us thing, that, well, I've already sent a few messages, I don't want to bother them. No, they didn't even see it. They didn't, you're being ignored because they didn't even see it. So it's just good. It's just good to kind of make good on the work and effort that you already put in. So it's always good, as a rule of thumb, to follow up. All right. Some kind of ending consultant positioning language. I help local businesses install AI employees to answer calls, book jobs, and follow up with leads, like hiring a receptionist that never sleeps. We install 24/7 voice assistants that turn missed calls into booked appointments. It's like putting customer service on autopilot. Another option, most local businesses lose thousands from missed calls. We install a voice AI that fixes that in 24 hours, no training needed. And you can use these in your direct messages on social media, LinkedIn and Facebook bios as well, cold call intros, landing page subheads. You can even put them on your cards for those who still use cards. But your outreach system, just take action. Focus on the activities that lead to the result. And that's something else too that is what determines your success and your growth. And it's not just in selling voice AI, it's not just selling reputation or websites, whatever service that you provide, you have to do, no matter what you sell, you can never get away from the blocking and tackling. The blocking and tackling are the principle-based things that grow your business. These are the must-do necessities that grow your business. And it's easy to get discouraged if you reach out to a couple of people and maybe someone said no or not right now. But I want you to do a self-assessment and really ask yourself, well, what has my inputs looked like? What do I mean by that? It's your input, your action that leads to the output. And if you focus on the activities that lead to the desired output, a sale, then you will make more sales and make more appointments. So what are those inputs and those actions and those activities? Is sending out cold emails, is reaching out to businesses. Whether you're prospecting is dropping off flyers for your demo number, or cold calling, or doing mass email, or one at a time. It's your prospecting. It's reaching out on social media, doing your messaging. It's reaching out to businesses. These are the inputs that lead to the output, a client, more appointments. And I can guarantee you, I've never, ever seen it operate in any other way. When you increase your inputs, you will automatically increase your results, your desired output. So focus on the actions that lead to the output. And then as added measure, start to quantify that. So, if you, for those that may be time strapped or you don't really have a ton of time to grow your business, focus on growing your business. Even if it's saying, okay, I'm going to commit to reaching out to 10 people a day. I'm going to commit to doing 5 to 10 personal invites a day. I'm going to commit to 3 social posts every single day in groups and on my page and everything. And I'm going to commit to, following up with everyone. Like, if you just establish your own operating system and you make a goal to commit to it, you will generate results. And you're going to become more competent about what you do, and you will become more confident. So again, focus on the activities that lead to the outcome, and you just do the work. You do the work. This is an activity game. More reps equals better results. And some of the final words here for this doc is clients close fast. They expect the value first. You get credit for solving the problems, and the demos do the heavy lifting for you. So that's pretty much how this works. Let this method be your new habit. Your FPC system is here. Leverage what you have, leverage your tools, and go out and get you some clients.